Hey everybody, what's up? So this is day one here of the place. I just got the keys just a few days ago. So pretty much I wanted to kind of share with you the whole journey of this place. Right now it's still kind of like an empty canvas for me to set up how I envision the place. And I'm kind of excited to kind of set it up how I envision. And it's going to be pretty much like looking like a gallery, but more of a minimal style gallery, where everything kind of fits within the place but serves a purpose and helps to promote the picture, promote the story behind all the work. And I'm excited to get started, so I wanted to just make a first video here after I got the keys, with the place being completely empty, nothing yet set up, and take you along with me on how I'm going to take it from this to the finished product. Everything from painting, setting up, putting up the pictures, everything. So I'm really excited to get started on this. So just to kind of give you an idea, this is the main entrance here to the place. So pretty much it has a nice wide entrance and a nice display. So moving on, here is all going to be painted white, obviously, and I'm going to have some pictures up here, and here I'm going to have a small section where I have a big TV on the top with maybe some hooks showing all the gear that I use, like the camera bag, the tripod that I use, kind of a little profile, I would say, of me as the photographer. And I would have like a small box or shelf here at the bottom, having like miscellaneous merchandise, people that can buy, and if I do calendars, people can buy it here. Just miscellaneous items that I can have set up here at the bottom, and maybe some pictures here on the edge. And here I'm gonna have, in the back of the place, I'm gonna have like a counter, a full counter going from here all the way towards the back. That would be the service counter, where if I do events, I would use it for the events, and I would use it to kind of have, if I put some staff, they would be working from here section. Here I have the bathroom. This is pretty much, this whole wall is just gonna be painted white, and it's all gonna be photos up here as well. In the middle here, I probably will have some couches, something comfortable but doesn't take too much space from the place, just kind of something minimal. So people can come, it's inviting for them to sit, enjoy the photos, and I'm really excited. But what I like the most about this place is the display to the outside on the street. It's really big, it's really high, so you get that sense that it's very inviting. You're going to see all the photos kind of from outside. And everything at the top is just going to be track lighting that I have to install to get some decent lighting on all the photos. Right now there's pretty much not sufficient lighting, but I will set that up as I see fit. So here on the outside, I'm going to put like a floating wall that would have one picture and some text about the exhibition in place. So I think I'm going to have it hanging from the ceiling down, so it would just be lined up with that display there, kind of like a floating wall, where it would just be nice to have a picture to the outside, kind of separate from the wall. But I've seen galleries do that. That's what I plan to do. I see there's a lot of work to be done here, but I'm excited to get started, and I'll be taking you along with me on what's gonna happen. So stay tuned, and we'll see. This is pretty much day one here, so exciting stuff. Hey everyone, so today I'm pretty much day 3 here in the gallery. I really haven't done any work yet. I kind of drew a plan in my mind, took some measurements for the lighting on top, because I have to install some track lighting. So those are actually right now in the hands of the person who is responsible for the lights. They're gonna just give me a pricing on track lighting and see how much it costs to install that. I think in a space like this, having art gallery, having pictures on the wall, the most important thing is going to be lighting. So to get decent lighting in here, I need to have some track lighting, sufficient lighting for all the pictures that I have in mind. So I took some measurements for that yesterday, and I have it all set up. And today I'm just gonna start kind of cleaning up some of the walls here from the previous tenant, because they definitely need to be cleaned up to get it ready for kind of painting and getting a fresh coat of paint here. Probably everything's going to be painted white, because it's going to look really nice with the pictures. You know, all gallery spaces are painted white, but even though some of the walls are white, they need a lot of work, you know, because the guy just made, he pretty much had like screws all over here, and there's going to be a lot of touch up to do, but it's fine. It's just, I knew there was going to be some work to do. So I'm gonna get that started today, get the walls cleaned up, ready for paint, fix up any of the damage left over from the previous tenant, and then move on to probably the last thing will be to bring in the stuff that I have set up for the place, the pictures, everything else after this place has been painted, fixed up to how I imagine. And for me, honestly, like this space is just gonna be more than a gallery space. I have so many ideas as of right now to implement here. I'm not gonna just set up the pictures on the wall and wait for people to come and buy the pictures. Buying the pictures is gonna be an additional source of income for me, as well as what I've been doing so far. Like I've been doing YouTube for 3 years. I'm gonna continue to do YouTube from here as well. This is gonna be like my office space. Rather than doing it from home, this is a more professional setting to do it here. I'm gonna have a section probably set up for YouTube where I can, make my review videos, make any videos like that. If I'm talking about something specific, this is a more better setting for it than at my home. And it will have sufficient, better lighting, better everything. So definitely I'm gonna use the space for YouTube as well. And I'm gonna use it to be a gallery space where I can sell the prints directly to the public. And also I've been doing workshops via Airbnb experience in my local park in Tremblant. For example, I've been doing the workshop where we meet up for a meeting spot at a local metro station, which is like a subway station. But instead of doing it there, once I have the place set up, I can do it from here. People can come in, we can have a small introduction, they can look at the pictures, and then we can go on the experience. I even experimented with another Airbnb experience where I have people come over to my house, like a mini small exhibition. I have all my pictures on the wall, and people can come for like cheese and wine, kind of like a private 2-hour event. I mean, that worked out well. People did actually rent that experience, but then I realized, based on where I live and being in a residential building, it's not ideal to have people come over. It seemed kind of odd, and I thought it would always be better in a professional setting. So I put that on hold in the meantime until I get this place set up, and then I will resume doing these kind of private events in the place as well. Kind of do like private exhibitions for people with like food, wine, and small stuff, so we can actually socialize, kind of like a socializing event. And it kind of is gonna empower, kind of, what's the word, it's gonna better the community of photography. I'm gonna meet other like-minded people in the area, and that would be kind of cool to check it out. And maybe those private events will generate some sales as well, but it's a ticketed event, so you're gonna be making some money as well from the ticket sales. Other than that, so far, this is all I could think of. I mean, another cool idea I can use the space for, I'm gonna have some couches here set up in the middle, and having the couches with the pictures on behind is kind of a perfect setup for like a YouTube video where I can have a chat with other photographers about landscape photography. So eventually down the line, if some photographers that I know from YouTube that I met are in the area, definitely I would like to put together some collab videos with them from the space, talking about landscape photography, their experience, and not just to promote me, to kind of just promote the community of landscape photography on YouTube. I think it's kind of beneficial to use the space for that, and I maybe eventually like to invite some bigger names in photography to the space and have similar talks like that from the space. But that's just down the line. That could happen anytime later. But I might just get started with some of the photographers I met on YouTube and then move on from there. So if anybody is interested in that, to do that down the line once I get set up and they happen to be in Montreal, I'll definitely be down to do a bit of a one-on-one talk. You guys can send me some questions ahead of time. But just thinking ahead, I'm so excited about this place. I have so many ideas that I want to use it for, that it's going to be more than a gallery space for me. It's going to be like a workshop space. It's going to be an office space. It's going to be a private event space. It's going to be even a gallery. So I'm not going to take that idea of a general gallery and just have the pictures and just sit and wait. It's going to be much more happening here, and I'm excited to get started. But this is all going to happen in due time. This won't happen right away. I need to actually get this place finished before I can do any of the stuff, so I better get to work right now. So yeah, let's get to it. Hey everyone, so just wanted to do a quick update on the place. Today is January 27th. Exactly January 20, a week ago, I got the keys when I first came in here. So far all I did was just kind of cleaned up the wall a bit, got them ready for the guy to come fix up all the walls and kind of paint the whole place. But today, before I do that, I'm having the electrician come here and I'm gonna pretty much get all my electric work done, remove all the electrical work from the previous tenant. You know, it's pretty much have nothing to do with photography, but it's an important step to get things rolling. I think once I get that in, things are gonna start to move along a lot faster, and I kind of wanted to share with you everything from A to Z, even the stuff that doesn't have nothing to do with the photography part of this setup. So today, that's what I'm gonna do. Get the electric guy in here. He's coming in about an hour, and he's gonna do all the work that he needs to do. I kind of explained to him what I need, what my vision is. And so yeah, everything is being done kind of also to be very clean. So like I've instructed the electrician, like I'm gonna be here with him, but kind of instructed him to remove everything that seems like a distraction, you know. If it's something that I don't need, to remove it, because any small thing that's out of place might actually divert your attention from the pictures. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of like when you're taking a picture of a landscape and there's something that quite doesn't fit in the landscape, sometimes you remove it or you move around it. It's kind of the same thing here. It's like one big landscape. That's how I look at the space. So it has to be perfect, in my opinion, or close to perfect, obviously. And I'm pretty sure like it's day one when I'm done, there's always going to be improvements to be done as well. So I'm not stressed out about that. Like as long as you learn and you improve, you know, it's never going to be just a one-time setup and that's it. I'm always going to be improving on small things as I learn, and hopefully it all goes well. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the electrician to come here and then get started on that. It's kind of exciting to have that happening today, because it makes it even more real to have some work starting on the place. So I'm excited. Yep. Also, like, I wanted to kind of make these videos for a reason. I'm sure a lot of you that follow this channel would have been thinking about having a place like this, or maybe down the line. So I kind of wanted to share everything from setting up a place like this, what it takes in terms of setting it up, in terms of work, in terms of ideas, to kind of maybe inspire your own journey. Like, I don't want anybody to feel like kind of jealous from this. You know, I've kind of dreamt of having a place like this for a while, and now that it's becoming real, so I'm like really excited, but I feel really lucky. But I feel like a lot of it counts on having luck, but making that decision to go for it and do this, you know. I think anybody's capable of doing it, and if you're looking to set up something like that in where you live and, you know, where you are, this is going to be a good video to watch to kind of get an idea of what it takes to set up and how it's going. And I'm gonna try to be very sharing when it comes to this experience on how it's going, maybe do like monthly updates or maybe every quarterly updates to kind of share my experience. I'm sure a lot of you would be interested in that. If there's something specific you'd like to see, just kind of leave me a comment on this video and I'll definitely try to include that if it's possible, depending on what it is, you know. It's kind of also surreal a little bit to be standing here and kind of talking about this, because for a while I never thought I'd find a place, and when I did, I couldn't kind of believe it. I'm still like in disbelief a little bit that this could be happening, you know. Like sometimes like you dream about something, and when the dream starts to come real, it sometimes becomes like real, you know, like it feels heavy, but in a good way. So yeah, I'm excited, obviously. We'll see what happens. There's gonna be more to come very soon. Hey, what's up everybody? So today is January 28th. I'll just give you a quick update on the stuff. The electrical work is still going on, and the guy for the walls is here to start fixing up the walls, do the plaster work, get it ready for paint. So that's all that's happening today, just a quick update on what's going on. eventually the stuff is gonna start moving very quickly. I already kind of ordered the signage for the place, for the outside and for the lettering inside. So that's kind of getting started, and the guy for the counter and the stuff I need for woodwork is coming tomorrow. So I'm gonna meet with him, discuss what I want built out for my vision. So yeah, things are happening today. It's, you know, we'll see what happens. Once I start getting the stuff cleaned up, it's gonna look a whole lot better. No, it's okay. I'm filming all the holes. I want to remember how it was. It's like the nightmare, you know?
Yeah.
It's a plaster nightmare. Hi.
Roger,
How are you?
how are you?
Yes, you.
My name is Ivan.
Hi,
Sorry my English, okay?
No, my French is also too, so
Okay.
we'll be okay. Should be good for
Okay, cool.
2
Perfect.
hours and a half. And there's that, and then here also there's Je vais aussi passer pour la comptoir.
Kitchen.
Yeah, there's like a sink here
Okay.
with if I need hot water, cold water, and drain.
Okay.
And there's a coffee machine here.
Okay.
Water going in.
Perfect.
And that's it.
The
drain
drain?
can go. The guy had before this drain.
Okay.
Maybe change it completely because it's ugly.
Give me, let's
So you
see.
can pass it here.
Okay.
So il y a un boîte 6 pieds, 6 inch
6 inch,
box
okay.
here, hiding the electric and the.
Okay.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? So today is January 31 and the construction is going really well on the place. And today I had an early wake up call at like 5 a.m. I had to meet the plumber to get the plumbing work started, you know. And I wasn't gonna do the bathroom, and then initially I was just gonna keep it as is, just clean it up. But I decided to just change it up a little bit. Might as well do a good job, kind of doing the whole bathroom. So yeah, I had an early wake up call this morning, but things are moving along. Everything is happening right on track to be done somewhere middle of February, I think, is when I'm gonna be open. And today is kind of the last day of January, so I have 2 weeks to kind of finish up everything, and then maybe 1 week setting up all the prints on the wall. It's kind of exciting. So yeah, just gonna go for a coffee right now because I really need one badly. Hey guys, open? You open? Can I get, do you have coffee?
Yeah.
Can I get like a regular coffee?
We have Americano.
Yeah, I'll just Americano.
Yeah.
2 milk, 2 sugar.
Perfect.
And like a latte with an extra shot.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, so today is February 1. I thought I'd kind of check in, and what we're doing today is I'm gonna get rid of pretty much all this pile of garbage from all the demolition. But it's kind of an exciting day because today is kind of like a tipping point where I move from tearing down stuff to kind of start moving towards fixing up and bringing this place back to looking the way I see it. So it's kind of an important day to remove all this crap, and then from here on just kind of work clean and try to finish off this place. So definitely moving forward, everything here is going to be happening a bit more exciting than the previous part. I mean, it was all exciting, but this is definitely like I look at it like a important tipping point where it switches from demolition, you know, to building it out. Before you kind of build it out, you kind of have to destroy stuff. So yeah, Gonna go toss that away. I got a truck over here, and I got my friend who's gonna help me. He's was nice enough to help me, so I'm thankful for him. Otherwise, it would have been kind of boring just doing all this by myself. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done. It's an exciting day for me, you know. So I'm excited to get that done today, and we'll see what happens from here. All right, off to the dump.